A little lantern that wouldn't go out. A 5-minute children's story in a tiny village at the edge of the forest stood a small wooden cottage. Hanging by the window was a little lantern round. Golden, and no bigger than a child's hand. Everyone called it Leela the Lantern. Leela wasn't the biggest. Lantern, she wasn't the brightest either. But she glowed with a warm, gentle light that made everyone feel safe when they walked past the cottage at night. Every evening, the villagers would smile and say, "Look, Leela is shining again." She never misses a night. Leela loved being helpful. She believed her little light made the village a better, warmer place. The storm one night, a terrible storm rolled in. Thunder growled like a giant. The wind roared fiercely. Rain slammed against rooftops and trees bent under the force. The whole village trembled, and so did Leela. "What if my light goes out?" she whispered. "What if I'm too small to shine through a storm like this?" A loud crack of thunder shook her hook. The wind blew so hard it almost swung her into the wall. But deep inside her tiny flame, a voice seemed to whisper, "Shine, little one, your light matters." So Leela stood firm and burned even brighter. The lost travelers out on the stormy road, the travelers struggled through the darkness. The lantern had blown out, and they couldn't see the path. "We're lost," one said, "and the storm is getting worse." The other replied, just when they thought they couldn't go farther, they spotted something. A tiny speck of golden light in the distance. "What is that?" "It looks like the lantern." They pushed through the wind, following the small shining glow. The closer they got, the brighter it became. The brighter it became, the safer they felt. At last, they reached the cottage, soaked but relieved. Leela's warm light had guided them to shelter. One traveler smiled up at her and said, "Little lantern, your tiny light saved us." Leela's flame flickered with joy. The strength inside the storm raged until morning, but Leela never went out. The villagers were amazed. How did such a small lantern shine through such a big storm? They wondered. Leela glowed softly and whispered to herself, "I'm small, but the light inside me is strong." And she was right. Her light wasn't just a flame, it was a gift from God, placed in her to bring warmth, hope, and guidance to others. Listen, just like Leela the Lantern, God puts his light inside each one of us. Storms may come. Challenges may shake us. But his light never fades. And when we keep shining, no matter how small we feel, we can guide others, brighten dark places, and show the world God's love.